And all right, fam. So I have with us Tiffany Vin. I said that last name, right?
Yes.
Vin? Okay, cool,
Like
cool.
vehicle identification number.
Oh, cool. So that's actually what it stands for.
In
Gotcha.
yeah.
I'm really excited, guys, to have Tiffany here with us. So Tiffany has such a great story, and Tiffany is such a great client, great person in general. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear from her, really what she has to say about her experience having worked with us, and we'll get into that. So before we do, you guys have some context. Tiffany, do you want to tell us what your company name is, how long you've been in business, and what exactly it is that you offer and to whom?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. I teach people how to become effective leaders and teach them how to scale their businesses. So, what does that mean? It means coaches, trainers, and organizational leaders. And we make distinctions for them in order to grow and scale their business and create leadership within their business as well. So, that particular business has been alive since April. It's fairly new. And I also have another business where I run a network marketing business and we do organizational growth with them as well. And I use your curriculum and your coaching for both of my businesses.
God, you are a freaking boss. Uh, so yeah, guys, first of all, Tiffany is already a great leader. Tiffany already had a great team before working with us. And scaling past $122,000 you did last month. Is that the number?
Yeah. Yeah. We did 122,000. And we've done over 100,000 for the past 4 months.
Mm, so powerful. So you guys, just so you know, like not everybody comes into work with us from the ground floor. Like Tiffany was already a really successful business owner, really great leader, really great energy. And really it was just the small tweaks, which we'll talk about today. So who is it specifically that you work with, Tiffany, just so everyone knows?
Yeah, I work with coaches and trainers. And when I say trainers, I mean people in transformational training, trainers and organizational leaders like network marketing business or people who have some sort of affiliate marketing businesses where they run teams as well.
Awesome, awesome. So very cool. Just want to make sure people knew like what industry you're in. So walk us through what exactly it was that you were currently facing, right? What was your big challenge before working with us?
Yeah. So, like you were saying, I was like really at the sort of iceberg in terms of opening up this whole new world. So, I come from a background of like solopreneurship. And in network marketing, you basically are on your own and you run teams, but it doesn't feel like a team. And there's less organization that happens and less structure. And so that means sometimes results are fly by night. You know what I mean? It's almost like you can guess what's gonna happen, but you don't really know. And so what happened right before I was searching for you, actually, I've been watching you for a long time, like for at least a year or two,
Oh,
probably.
really?
Yeah, like on YouTube, like your ads are everywhere, like all over my stuff. Like I always see your ads. I've been following you on Facebook, and I get so much value from what you do just hopping on Facebook and like doing a live or like doing a short training on your whiteboard. And I'm a whiteboard bee. Like let me tell you, like I love me a
I
whiteboard. Um
whiteboard squad.
yeah, that's my weapon of choice like at all times.
Mm.
My partner hates it because he's very technical. So he likes like typing and like, making sheets and stuff. And I'm just
Is that
like,
an
just give me a
actual
whiteboard.
representation?
Yeah, like give me a whiteboard to get it over with. So when I was seeking your support, I was seeking you for a very particular reason. Like it wasn't just for sales, it was for how do I grow my team and actually track its success and have a structured way of doing so. And so that's really the pain that I was experiencing was like actually a feeling of not having confidence to grow a bigger team. So when I jumped on with you, I had just me and my partner. And for Elm World, Effective Leadership in a Modern World is our group name. And when I jumped on with you, we then hired a person, another person. Now we have a team of 5 people in just a few short months and working with you, which I didn't know it was possible in terms of like actually having staff. And so this transition from being a solopreneur to actually being a company owner and being able to track scalability and being able to like hire people and change their lives in that way, it was something that I really wanted to learn from you, which I did.
That is so exciting. And you're just a really fast action taker. That's something else. Like, if anybody can take anything from this to see how fast Tiffany moved, like, you just take action.
Yeah, I don't have time for anything else.
Like,
Like,
you only show up when you want an answer, and then you go take action. So yeah, I love that about you. So for anybody listening into this that is in a similar spot where they're kind of at the tip of that iceberg, they're about ready to go over the iceberg. They're just looking for that confidence. Now that you have that, what's the difference in what your schedule looks like now versus what it looked like before that?
what a crazy question. Because literally it was like 24/7 all the time, overwhelm. And like, obviously, there's fulfillment there because as a leader, like, this is what we do. Like, we want to be in the grind. But I was transitioning out of this like grind mentality into a fulfillment, true freedom mentality. And yeah, my schedule, like right now, there's a team meeting happening and I'm not there and I'm okay with it.
Hmm,
Like, can you imagine like what that feels like? I mean, I know you
I
can,
can.
but, but yeah, like this idea that I had to be on call all the time. And that's how I ran my business for 10 years was like, call me anytime, anywhere, any place. I slept on people's couches. I flew to their homes. My Instagram name is Tiff the Weekender because I went to school on the weekdays and I worked on the weekends. And I would just be in people's living rooms presenting and all this stuff. And so my idea of working was just like grind, 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 overwhelm. But like honestly, I was at a point where like this is not sustainable. Like if this was success looks like, I don't want it.
Mm,
Like I don't
whoa,
want it.
whoa,
Yeah.
that is powerful. Um, Dang, we need to
Yeah.
put that on a t-shirt. Like, that's what success like looks like. I don't want it.
No, I don't. And I didn't. I mean, I thought I did, and I thought I wanted all the accolades, which I got. I wanted all the recognition, which I got. I wanted the stage time, which I got. And then when I was seeking you, it was like this is beyond me. Like I started to really understand what it meant to be an entrepreneur and grow a company because you could actually give back to people in a way where they take ownership of their life and they take an ownership position in your business. And so as a team meeting is happening now, like me not being there doesn't matter because they carry the brand, they carry the vision, they carry the value of what we stand for, and I can trust them to because like I don't know, it's just like a different, entirely different mindset that allows me to sleep,
Mm.
eat dinner with my family, help my mom with her homework because she's back in school. Like it's like
Oh, that's awesome.
I get to live my life. And I'm realizing that like my business doesn't have to be my identity. Like I need to, and I think you said it was like, don't be boring and have an identity outside of your business. I was like, yeah, I get it now.
God, I love that. And one of the things that I'm just listening to you talk, and it's just so, I love seeing this transformation. One of the things you said there, I think we talked about one of our one-on-ones, but just being able to let go and to let somebody take ownership of what they're doing, because it'll create more of a founder mindset. And it sounds like you absolutely adopted that super well.
Yeah, it was a matter of like so I was going to say it's a matter of trust, but I really think like systems and having in being in proximity with people who are doing it and have done it like you and like other mentors that I have, but like you really give an opening to like this invisible thing that people don't see when they see people running a company. And so, like, being able to tap into your curriculum and the way that you do things and being so transparent about it is really what allowed me to see like this was possible. So, it's not just trust. Like, I feel like there's like this like rah rah sort of motivational thing that's happening in our industry where it's like, just believe, just trust. So it's like, no, you gotta have a little bit of strategy, like a
Yeah.
little bit of structure, a little bit of proximity to like people who are up to what you want. to do, and like seeing that it's possible for me. So that's what you made possible for me.
I love that. So can you share with us, like, what was the specific tool, strategy, tactic that you leveraged specifically in order to go from not really super confident to building a team that now runs your company and generates these record-breaking sales months for you?
You know what? I don't know if this is going to help you, Rob, because like actually the very thing that helped me was your onboarding process.
Mm.
Like when you onboarded me and my team, and I saw like, and then I was let into, I don't know how much I can say about this, but
No,
the
go ahead.
chat. Okay. So like, yeah, being like,
Yeah, okay.
work from home. So being able to be in proximity, like I was saying, is like the best thing, is like being in the chat. I have a chat in my team as well, and it's the most valuable thing, is like seeing people ask their questions, celebrate their wins, like all that good stuff inside the chat. But also the part of your onboarding process allowed me to see sort of how you have your team handle things, and you weren't on like every single call. You're on a lot. Like I see you everywhere, but you weren't on every single call, and that to me already signaled me that like, okay, like if this guy can run a business like this, then I can run my business like this. Like I don't have to be hands on all the time. So that's the first thing. Like the first thing was being onboarded, being in proximity to other people who are like hungry about sales and marketing, which is like, there's so much fear and scarcity about sales, and I love sales. Like I love it. And so like to
I
be
know you
with
do.
other people that love it, like it's just encouraging. Like being an entrepreneur can be lonely sometimes, and like just opening up the chat and seeing people are like hungry to make money and hungry to like be in a sales call and hungry to like get a no, like that, you guys are crazy. Like everyone's crazy, but like then
Yeah.
you feel normal like in that space.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're a huge contributor to that too. Yeah, your mindset, your energy, like everything about you screams like I would love sales.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
It's me. Yeah. There's other things that are in your program like that my team has utilized around sales and messaging that have really supported. But for me, like I really just have to see it, and I'm not really a customized person. Like I don't like to like customize things, because if a successful person tells me to do something, I'm gonna do it exactly the way that they told me, because why would I make it up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to make it my own. I'm just going to do it the way that you told me to.
And that's why you win so fast. So that's a great principle for anybody watching this. Just do the thing. We see that happen a lot, and I'm sure you do with your clients too. It's when somebody wants to try to reinvent the wheel that all of a sudden they're hitting these roadblocks.
Yeah, they're just
Self-inflicted.
creating the roadblocks by trying to reinvent it. It's a myth. You can't reinvent it. But trying to just makes it longer. Like,
Exactly. So, okay, that's awesome. So when you apply this new, because clearly you did it very well, restructuring your program and the way that you run your business, bringing people on to do a lot of these calls for you so you don't have to, around strategy and fulfillment and
mhm.
sales. So after you applied all of this, how quickly did you see the shift in your business and these record sales months?
Immediately. So like we were already on our way to 100, but my fear was that it wouldn't be sustainable. So like that was the fear. So it was like we were like, I think it was like I already hit my first 100,000 month, or maybe I don't know. We were on the edge of it, and I was like, uh-oh. Like it was like what's gonna break? Like what's gonna break when this happens? So that's when I remember our sales call, Rob, because I'm going back a little bit, but I remember like I was like, just take my money and like let's just like dip. Like, like we were on the call, and I was like, I already know I want this. Just like take my money, dude. Like, let's go.
Yep.
Because that's how in fear I was, that like I needed something to like uphold sort of what we've been creating. And like so I forgot your question, but I think that the curriculum and having my team take part in the sales and the structuring, the onboarding. I just like copied what you did. And so the change happened immediately. Like it was like, okay, we have something to do. There's something to follow. There's a system that we get to implement. If it doesn't work, who cares? Like it's like let's just try
Well,
it.
good thing it did.
Yeah, and it did, and it did. And so then the last couple of months, I think it's only been a couple of months that we have been refining the way that we are implementing things. So at first we started to see a difference right away in terms of the confidence of our team, in terms of having a system. And then uh, we just got better at doing it. And then I started to hire on our people. At first, they were hired on as like one-on-one sort of. I had a one-on-one coach, and now she has like a role and a day. So we teach now. We went from teaching 2 classes, now we're teaching 3 classes a week for people in our program, and I'm only on one of them, just like one class. That's it. It's like amazing. I have like a full-time executive assistant that takes care of all the back end work. She's the backbone of my business, where I can wake up and not have to worry about sending emails and sending this and triggering that and all kinds of stuff that really, like, I want to do what I'm good at doing, which is making money. Like I don't need to do anything else, you know.
That's a visionary thing to say. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm super excited for you, Tiffany. And this is just the start. Like I said, you knew you were about to scale past $100,000 months, then you did it. But more importantly, you were prepared to make sure it was sustainable.
Yeah,
So great.
that was the result. And I'm super grateful for that because not only have we done over 122,000 in the last 4 months, but in Elm World, we've also produced like 10, 20, $50,000 too, with some of the help from you as well. Like, so it's been like an additional, so we're probably revenue wise 170,000 for
is
October.
that's epic. So between both businesses, right?
Yeah, both businesses. Yeah.
Sexy. I love it. So that's freaking exciting. So who would you recommend our program to in the Art of Sales?
Oh man, honestly, the range I see, there's a wide range that you cater to. It and though if you're someone who's been doing this alone for a while and you're ready to expand your vision and scale and do it systematically, like literally step by step, then this program is for you. So it's for that dude who's like tired. You know what I mean? Like you tired, but you making money. Like but you tired,
You
like
tired, but you making money.
yeah. Dude, how many shirts are we gonna have?
We're
We're
gonna
gonna have
we're gonna start making mugs too.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you tired, but you making money, but you wanna live your life, like come into Robb's program.
I love that. So Tiffany, I appreciate you jumping on and giving us the time to be able to do this and share your experience. Where can people find you if they want to be able to ask you more questions and be able to see what you're doing from a leadership standpoint in your business?
Yeah, for sure. So you could add me on Facebook, probably get tagged somewhere here on this video, comment on the video. And then once you get into my Facebook, there's like links on my header and places on my Facebook where you can join Effective Leadership in a Modern World, which is our free Facebook group. We go live every Monday. And we only go live once a week, but we bring lots of value there and we get lots out of it. So join us in there. If you're a leader, if you're a coach or a trainer, and you want to sort of brushing up on your distinctions of leadership, that's the place for you to be. And I just like to thank you, Robb, for supporting us and having our back, and also having me on here as well. I really appreciate your time. And we had a call before this call, and you gave me something really valuable about celebration and acknowledgement. And I realized like that was the missing piece for like my team to feel energized. And so since we've been implementing a more strategic way to acknowledge and celebrate our team, the energy in our business has been amazing. Like it's a business I want to wake up to every single day. So thank you.
Absolutely. That pumps me up. This has been amazing. I'm really excited for you, Tiffany. And seriously, thanks again for hopping on. Guys, be sure to go find Tiffany to see what she's doing, because the energy is contagious. If anything, show up for that. It will make you feel better about your day, if anything. So appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one.